See, this is for inside for, nested for. Here, outer loop indicates rows, inner loop indicates columns. That's why when you use nested loops, you will get output in rows and columns wise. Okay? So this is the explanation of loops. Okay? How many types of loops? Individual syntaxes we have seen. 3 types: while loop, do while loop, last one is for loop, and nested for loop also. Now we will do the programs. Okay, so I am just going to remove all this code, previous example. Okay, this is the basic syntax. First, we will see example on for, example on for loop. So how you are going to write for loop? Or first we will see while, do while, last we will see for, because mostly we are going to use everything on for now. While, but before while we should write initialization. Variable I is equal to 1, that is the initialization. I am writing comment C. While in brackets write condition I less than or equal to 5, that is the condition. Here we will write statements. Document dot write, in that I am printing in heading to welcome. In H2 I am printing that welcome. Now I plus plus. So if you write comments, this is what? Condition. Document dot write is what? Statement. This is what? Updation. So this is how it will looks. That syntax with example. So how it will like? First it will take I is equal to 1. Then checks 1 less than or I less than 5, means 1 less than or equal to 5. Yes, it is true. It will come inside while loop. It will print welcome in heading to one time. I plus plus means I value will become 2. Then again 2 less than 5. Again true. Again it will execute. Like that it will execute till the condition becomes false. That means till I is equal to 5 it is true. When I is 6 it will stops. So you will get 5 times the output. How many times you will get output? 5 times. See, welcome, welcome, welcome. How many times you are getting? 5 times. Since it will execute 5 times. So this is the simple example for which statement? While. Next, do while. Next we will see what? Do while. Variable I is equal to 5. Next, do. Inside do, I am writing statement. Document dot write. Inside the document dot write, what I am going to write means in heading to same welcome only. I plus plus, or I will take I value directly 6. Next, while. After do we will write while. I less than or equal to 5. Here we should put semicolon. So how it will work? First, this means first initialization only. So I is equal to 6 it will take. Then after initialization, here it will run the statement, but in while it will check. Here it will run the statement. That means document.write will be executed. So after executing the document.write, so what you will get there output? Welcome, it will be printed. I plus plus means 6 will increase it by 1, 7 it will become. 7 less than 5, true? No, false. It will continue? No, it will stop. That means you will get only welcome one time printed. See? The same program, if you do with while we will do the same program. Okay, this is while. You will not get any output, see. You will get empty page because 6 less than 5. It is true? No. It will come inside? No. So that is the difference between do while and while. Irrespective of the condition, that means the condition might be true or false. Do while will run minimum one time. How many times it will run? One time, see. One time it will execute here. See, one time it is getting executed. So that is the difference between while and do while. And next one is for. What is the next one? For loop. How it will, for loop will execute? Variable I am taking. For initialization, I is equal to 1. I less than or equal to 100. I plus plus. Everything will be in the brackets. Here we will write statements just. Document.write. What is the statement I am writing here? Means I am printing I value only. And after I value I am just giving some space, NBSP. In HTML we are using NBSP means non-breakable space. Just you will get space there. 3-4 times I am taking. Okay, save it. Come here, refresh. See, 1 to 100 it will print. Because I am exiting the loop from 1 to 100. See, 1 to 100 printing in the same line. But I don't want like this. I want to print 1 to 100 only. But I want to print 1 to 10 in one line, 11 to 20 another line, 21 to 30 another line, 31 to 40, 41 to 50. Like that 10 numbers I should print in a line. More than 10 numbers I should not print in a line. How to do that one? Here, in order to do that one, we need to take here one more variable called count. The starting value of the count I am taking it as 0. That means initially the count is 0. Initially the count is 0. That means before starting the loop the count value is 0. One I value is printed. That means first time one value it will print. After printing one value, I am count plus plus means I am incrementing the count now. First value printed, count become 1. Second value printed, count become 2. Like that if 10 values are printed, the count will be in 10. So what I will do, inside for I am writing condition now. If that count equal to 10, if that count is 10, if the count is 10, what I should do? I should break. Document.write, use break. That means this break will run only when the count reaches 10 only. Okay, the count is break, then it is going to next line. Okay, again the count should start from where? Again from 1 only it should start. That's why again the count it should be reset to 0 again. That means once the count reaches 10, it will break the line and again the count will become 0, so that again from 11 it will count from 1 only. Again when it reaches 20 it will become 10, again it will break. Like that every 10 numbers it will break automatically now. Refresh the page. See, 1 to 10. 10 numbers only it is printing in a line. More than 10 numbers is not printing in the screen now. Okay. Now we will see another example on for loop. Another example on for loop. What is the next example in for loop? Sum of the numbers. Sum of the n numbers or sum of the numbers. So what is that sum of the numbers example? For example, I will enter one number. For example, I have entered 10. If I enter 10, what I should get output means sum of the first 10 numbers. That means if I enter 10 in the output, 1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus, like that up to 10 I should add. If I enter 20, up to 20 I should add. So whatever the number user will enter, up to that number we should find the sum of the numbers. So variable I, that is for loop. Sum, that is to calculate sum. Starting sum, how much I am taking? 0. Next variable n. N is the variable where n contains the given number. The number which I have entered, it will take in that n. Parse int. Okay. Now inside that parse int, prompt, in that enter number. I am asking the user to enter one number. Okay. Now for that given number we need to find the sum. So first document.write, I am just giving h2 open, so that the output will come, entire output will come in heading 2. Okay. For I is equal to 1, that is because that is the starting value. I less than or equal to up to what we need to do? From 1 to the given number we should do. The given number we are storing in n. So here we should mention here n. We should not give any specific number, because if you give any specific number, only up to that specific number only it will do. If I give n there, whatever the number I entered, for that number it will do. For till that number it will do. I plus plus. Now here coming inside this, what I will do? Sum I will calculate. Sum is equal to already existing sum. For that sum, first I value it is adding. So existing sum is 0. First I value is 1. 0 plus 1. You will get 1. That 1 is storing where? In sum only. That means after the first iteration the sum will become 1. Next I value will become 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. Like that it will go on repeating. So here after the loop you print the sum variable, you will get the total sum. Sum of the numbers. Just one message. Where is the sum of the numbers? In sum variable. Save it. See, enter number 10. See, first 10 numbers if you add, you will get 55. Again refresh. If I enter 5, first 5 numbers if I add, you will get 15. So you are getting the output. Okay, this is what sum of the numbers you are getting. But not only sum of the numbers, I want to find even number sum separately and odd number sum separately also. This is total sum. Now I will calculate even numbers and odd numbers also separate. For that I am taking another two variables, eSum, OSum. eSum contains even number sum, OSum contains odd number sum. I am taking separately them. Now here just how I printed total sum, I need to calculate even number sum and odd number sum first, then I need to print. So first I will check whether it is even number or odd number. If it is even number, it should add to even number sum. If it is odd number, it should add to odd number sum. So if I percentage 2, we already done now, equal to 0, that means I number I am dividing with 2. If it is 0, it is even. So if it is even number, it should add to even number sum. Else if it is not even number, it is odd number, so it should add to odd number sum. Even numbers will add it to even numbers, odd numbers will be added to odd numbers. Now I will print here document.write even number sum. Where is even number sum? In eSum. Next document.write next odd number sum. Odd number sum. Where is odd number sum? In OSum. Save it. Now here, open. Enter any number, for example 10 only. So total sum is 55. In that, if I add only even numbers, you will get 30. If I add only odd numbers, you are getting 25. So that means even number sum and odd number sum, I am making them separate. Okay. So this is one example for loop. Even number sum, odd number sum, total sum. Okay. Next example for loop is multiplication table example. So what is this multiplication table example? I will enter one number. Okay. For that number, we need to print table. So here, taking number is common, I is common. I am taking here one variable result to find out the result. What I need to do here? We need to find the multiplication table of the given number. If I enter 5, 5 table should print. 5 into 1, 5 into 2, like that, 5 into 10. We need to print the table in the output now. So first I am printing just one heading. What heading I am printing? Multiplication table. Just this is a heading for the, just you give break 2 times so that you will get gap. Now after this you print the table. For I is equal to 1 starting value, I less than or equal to 10, that is the ending value of the table. I plus plus, every time the value will be increased. Okay. Now inside this, what I should do now? I should print the table. So result variable is there na. In that result variable, n into I value I am storing. For example, I have entered 5. That 5 will store in where? N. 5 values is stored in n. Okay. Now n into I means 5 into 1. Next I value becomes 2. 5 into 2. 5 into 3. Like that it will do. Not only calculating, we should print in output in table format only. For that purpose, document.write, first n I am printing, next into symbol, that's why I am putting in double quotations. Next 5 into 1, that is in I, 1 is in I. Next is equal to symbol, 5 into 1 is equal to 5. Where is the answer? Result. Every time it should break, that's why I am taking break. Now you see, you will get multiplication table. Enter any number 5. See, you are getting 5 table. Refresh, 10 table. So whatever number you will enter, that number table you will get. So this is another example for loop. And last example we will see is factorial. What we will see? Factorial of the number. What is the next example in for loop? Factorial. What is meant by factorial? If I want to 5 factorial, means what? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is called 5 factorial. This is what I need. If I enter 5, it should calculate like this. 5 into it will calculate like. How it will calculate means, so first document.write heading 2, that is common, because I need to print the output in H2. Okay. For what I need to do? I is equal to n, because I need to start in reverse now. That's why I am taking starting n value only. I greater than or equal to 1 up to 1. I minus minus. Here till now we are done using plus plus. Now I am doing this example in minus minus. Okay. Here instead of result, you take one variable fact, and initially you take the factorial as 1. Initially you take factorial as 1. Fact is equal to factorial into I. At last, document.write factorial. There is a factorial in fact variable. So you will get the factorial of the given number. Save it. Now you refresh here, enter number. For example, I will give 5 only. See, what is the 5 factorial? 120. If I refresh, for example, I will enter 3. 3 factorial, 3 into 2 into 1, 6. Okay. So this is about factorial of the given number. Factorial of the given number. Next one example is prime number or not. To check the given number is, this is factorial. Next example is prime number or not. To check the given number is prime number or not. How can you say whether the given number is prime number or not? How can you say generally? What is the definition of a prime number? If any number divisible by 1 and itself, then it is called prime number. If it is not divisible by 1, then it is not a prime number. So first I am taking one variable n. For that n we need to check whether it is prime or not. So variable I, that is common for loop. I am taking one variable count. Starting count I am taking 0. Okay. And I am taking one variable sum also. Starting that also I am taking 0. Why I am taking sum? I will explain that one. So why I have taken count is equal to 0 means, why I am taking the count variable means, if any number which is divisible by 1 and itself means 1, it will be divisible by 1 and it will be divisible by that number. That means for any prime number we have 2 factors only. That means if the count reaches 2, that means if the factors count reaches 2, okay, it is a prime number. If the count is more than 2, okay, it is not a prime number. And sum I am taking here because I will find the sum of the factors also. First, simply for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, okay, this is okay. Now, first we need to check whether that is factor or not. Factor means it should be divisible by that number, n percentage I means that is a factor. If it is not divisible, then that is not a factor. If it is divisible, first I will increase the count, okay, count is increased. Then I will print that factor. What? I is a factor of n. I am giving break. I is factor of n. That means 1 is factor of 1, 2 is factor of 2, 12, 3 is like that you will get. That only that we will find the sum also. Sum is equal to already existing sum for the first factor. So this will be done in the loop. After loop, I will check if that count equal to 2. What it will happen? Prime number. If count is 2, it is prime number. Else, document dot write not a prime number. Now inside this, okay, I will print total factors and I will print sum of the factors also. Document dot write, I am just giving break, total number of factors. So where is the total number of factors? In count. That I am printing. Next, I am printing sum of the factors also. Sum of the factors. So where is the sum of the factors? In sum variable only. Now here you close this, again open. For example, I will enter first not prime number, 12. 12 is not a prime number. See, 1 is factor of 2, 2 is factor of 2, 3 is 4, 6, 12. Total number of factors are 6. Sum of the factors means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 12, 28. So total 6 factors are there, so it is not a prime number. For example, I will refresh, I will enter 13. Yes, 13 has only 2 factors. Sum is 1 plus 13, 14. So it is a prime number. So this is the example for prime number or not. So next example is nested loops. So this is about total loops, while loop, for loop. Next we will see nested loops. For loop inside, for loop one examples we will take. What are the examples we will take that? So here we will need loop inside loop. That's why I, j, two variables. I for outer loop, j for inner loop. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 5, I plus plus. This is outer loop. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to 5, j plus plus. This is inner loop. Okay. Now here inside the inner loop, I am taking document dot write. Okay. In that I am printing j value, and I am giving some space also, NDSP semicolon. Just copy pasting that one, save it. Now here I am giving break in outer loop. Inner loop I am printing j value, in outer loop I am printing break. How it will get run and how you will get output we will see now here. First, starting I is equal to 1. See, starting how much? I is equal to 1. That is what I have written here. I am just writing the explanation here. 1 less than 5, because I value is 1. True or false? True. So it will come inside. Again you have loop. So it will take, again it will start the loop. So it will take j is equal to how much? 1. So j is equal to 1. J less than 5. True or false? Yes, true. It will execute this statement. What is the statement printing? J value. So what is the j value? 1. So it will print and you will get some space. Next, j plus plus. That means j value will become 2. 2 less than 5. 3 it will become 4, it will print. 5 it will print. When j value becomes 6, 6 less than 5 true? No, it will stop. So after this for loop you have document dot write. In that what you have written? Break. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 it will print and it will break. After this break, again it will go to I plus plus, means I value will become 2. Again 2 less than 5. True or false? True. Again it will come, again it will start the loop. That means again once again j value will become 1. That means the same thing it will repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, like that you will get 5 rows, 5 columns. So you will see the output directly. So like that, just I have explained the program. Now here refresh. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 rows, 5 columns. Now same output, instead of j value I am printing I value. So now what will happen? The columns will become rows. Previously 1, 2, 3, 4 are in horizontal. Now if you refresh, they will become vertical. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. See it is coming in vertical direction. So horizontal will become vertical, vertical will become horizontal. Now next example is what? Means instead of j value 5, I am giving j value is equal to I, and here I am printing j. So in this case, so what you will get output? Like this 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because so j will be executing how much the I value is, that many times it will execute. Starting I is 1, so j is executing only once. Next I will become 2, so j will execute 2 times. So like this we can take nested loops.